Let's go to our caller from the 305 area code. Caller from 305, what's on your mind today?
Hey, David. This is Esteban, currently in Atlanta, Georgia, but I reside in Orlando.
All right.
So, as you know, Pelosi has been withholding the articles of impeachment for a couple weeks now. I think this is really genius. I mean, to me, she might say that she's doing this because she wants, to guarantee a fair trial. But I think it's really clear that she's just trying to make this a war of attrition. More and more devastating information comes out on Trump. More and more scandals become public. And, he's still serving as an impeached president. So, surely this can't look good, right? Emails just came out highlighting the fact that Trump was the one who made the order to withhold the aid. And, Trumpists might argue that, the Democrats are scared. But I think that, it's really clear that she's doing this mainly to, I guess, sort of muddy Trump's name. A 5-8 poll just came out, and support for removal of office for Trump has reached 57%, which is the highest it's ever been. So my question is, what's your take on this? But more specifically, how long do you think the Democrats should continue this strategy? And do you think that all this bad information coming out on Trump is going to weaken his chances of winning?
Okay, good. So a lot of good questions there. I do think that in the immediate, the withholding of the articles of impeachment from the Senate is a smart move. I said it before, Donald Trump as an impeached president is becoming increasingly erratic. The problem is that he may become so erratic that he does things that lead to the deaths of tons of people, like starting a war with Iran because he thinks it'll help him get reelected. So that is definitely a concern. But so far, the articles of impeachment being withheld is making Trump even more erratic. You're absolutely correct that we are learning more and more things. In fact, those emails showing that Donald Trump was the one ordering the Ukrainian aid be withheld, those are emails that were denied to the House during the impeachment inquiry and investigation, which Mitch McConnell also wanted to exclude from the Senate trial. How do you justify excluding those from the Senate trial at this point, given that they have gone public? So I agree with all of that stuff. The concern I have is if you hold impeachment until after the November of 2020 election, if you withhold the articles from the Senate until after the 2020 election, I think that Trump maybe gets himself reelected because it doesn't do the trial doesn't do any damage to Trump. At the same time, there's a risk that if you start the impeachment trial in July, in August, the Republican National Convention is in August, that Trump and Republicans are successfully able to paint Democrats as merely political and calculating, and it could actually inspire people to get out there and vote for Trump because he convinces them that he's the victim and he's a martyr. So I think in general, this has been a good decision by Nancy Pelosi. I'm not sure of the end game, and I'm not sure at what point it might backfire.
Right. I remember watching, I don't remember what news channel it was on, but there's this guy named Alan Lynchman. Apparently he's correctly predicted like every election since 1984.
Oh, Alan Lichtman. Yeah, we've interviewed him on the show.
What he said was that yeah. Oh, really? Interesting. So he said that there's like 13 factors that sort of make up or decide the chances of a president being elected or reelected.
Yes.
And I think some they consisted of scandals, but one of the big ones was like impeachment. He said that at least he claims that the only way Trump would lose the election is if the Democrats move forward with impeachment. And it doesn't matter if he's actually successfully removed from office. All that matters is that there's obviously going to be a trial. And I think that the more Nancy withholds these articles, I think the harder it is to deny Trump an impeachment trial in the Senate, which I think ultimately will just increase his chances of losing the reelection.
You may be right. I'm not sure, and I know Alan Lichtman is well respected, and to me it's less clear. But we've only got 10 months left, so we're going to know pretty soon.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. Thank you so
David,
much for the
much.
call. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That is all the time I have today. Apologies to everybody I was not able to get to, but we have all year to take phone calls. So we'll take a quick break and be back with more after this.